Welcome back, Southwest Florida, to Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4 here at the Cape Coral Community Foundation's Generosity Gala. Reception, it has been a fabulous affair. We're in the closing moments of tonight, and I'm so thrilled to have witnessed the entire program and certainly see the keynote speaker here we'll get to in a second, and some of the honorees who have done an outstanding job in contributing to the growth of the Cape Coral and the Cape Coral Community Foundation. Right here we have a gentleman who was the keynote speaker who did an outstanding job. Let's get his full name and title. What's your full name and title?
My name is David Erickson, and I'm privileged to serve as the president and CEO of ECHO.
David, you talked about ECHO in such a passionate way. I want our TV audience to get an understanding of what is ECHO.
ECHO is an organization whose headquarters is based just up the road in North Fort Myers. And we train small-scale farmers all around the world so that they can produce more and better food, feed their families, feed their communities, and we're an active part of Southwest Florida as well.
I noticed when you were speaking, I may have my numbers wrong, but it sounded like you're impacting 2 million farmers with the 2 million?
We've impacted just in the last year and a half, over 2 million small-scale farmers.
And that's around the world?
All around the world.
Because I was saying to myself, man, I didn't even know there was that many farmers left. That's a whole different world that people don't realize unless they're out there with their boots on the ground like you, right?
Yeah, and the reality is there are over 400 million small-scale farmers around the world.
How do you just define small-scale?
Basically, in U.S. terms, it's 5 acres or less of land that they're farming, so relatively small plots.
Is farming a growth industry or the declining? I think about farming like in the old movies with the red barn back there. It's not like that no more anymore with technology as it is, but where's the industry going?
Well, it's going in different directions. The numbers of small-scale farmers around the world is going down slightly, even though their importance in food production is going up. In the U.S., there's actually a rebirth of small-scale farming at the same time that most farms we think of in the States are huge and getting bigger.
What do you specifically do with the farmers?
We help them to understand the plants, practices, and appropriate technologies that they can employ in their farming to produce better food and more of it.
When you say we, who is we? It's not you singular. Is there like hundreds of you around, or you utilize resources in different parts of the country?
Well, ECHO is people around the country, our staff. We have a large operation up in North Fort Myers. We do research and training, and we have staff in centers in key locations all around the world. But the biggest part of the we is partners. We equip people that are on the ground already who multiply the message and take it out and extend the impact.
And if it were not for the Cape Coral Community Foundation and what its mission is, you would not have been able to flourish like you have been flourishing in modern times. You told a story up there.
Yeah, the Cape Coral Community Foundation met ECHO at a really critical time. We were recovering from Irma and getting things back together after experiencing a direct hit. And we were thinking about what can we do that will help build our resiliency, help protect us from future storms. And we made a list of things that we could do. And I sat down with Michael Chapman, the president of the Cape Coral Community Foundation, and we worked out a plan together. He approached the Silicon Valley Community Foundation, and they funded the top items on that list. So we are in much better shape at this point now than we were at this point a year ago because of the Cape Coral Community Foundation.
What a terrific story.
Yeah.
Finally, what did you try to get across in your message tonight to this audience?
I just wanted to recognize that generosity that these people in the room represented tonight is something that is desperately needed in our world. I think it's something that people long to know the meaning and the joy of that kind of generosity, but it's countercultural. And so it takes good examples, and we had many of them in the room tonight, and their example can be contagious and carry over and draw other people in to know the joy and the meaning of giving.
Well, I want you to know that I listened closely to your presentation. You did an outstanding job, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
One final thing, how can people learn more about what you do? Is there a website?
Echonet.org.
Echonet.org. We'll be right back. Lee Pitts Live right here at the Cape Coral Community Foundation Generosity Cape Reception. We'll be right back.